coming up. And he came all the way from New Bedford. He brought a whole crew with him too. New Bedford, rise up. Y'all don't know New Bedford like an hour 15, hour 20. On the right, if you're not doing it legal, it's like 45. You know what I'm saying? But if everybody over here like, that's like 20 minutes. The police is like, wait, that's like an hour and a half. Okay, but an hour and 10 minutes. Anyway, they're in the house tonight, and the one dude that's gonna come up, he's like family to me and he doesn't understand. He has a piece of my heart for always. And his name is Eric, but he goes by the name Random Thought. Please give your attention, your hearts, your minds, and a round of applause for Random Thought.
I work in a youth center in New Bedford, and one of the days we went around and we all told our story, our histories, and their histories made me write this of the youth in New Bedford, but it's the youth here, it's the youth everywhere. If only the cameras and the microphones would tune into the moans and groans of broken hearts and broken bones, or hear the tears and fears of these broken hearts, and broken hearts don't start to dream until love and mends and seams torn apart by screams and yells and screams. And hell it seems and hell it is, a hell where kids get killed and martyred, rapes get hit by father who hit kids harder and harder, and it's harder and harder to grow smarter when there's no one to teach. And it's hard to find your voice when there's no freedom of speech, so soul, spirit grow weak. And it's hard to stay strong when you've been praying to God for so long. I said it's harder and harder to stay strong when you've been praying to God for so long that days turn to weeks as weeks turn to years. These fears manifest as the clock it tick-tock ticks, another kid's heart rips, and it's hard to fix because it's not just sticks and stones, it's whips and kicks and fist hit bones get bruised and battered, hearts abused, mind confused and shattered, dreams turn to nightmares, and nightmares turn to days where fears manifest as daddy's dead, lost her dress as daddy forces her to sex. Intercourse, of course it's incest, so she daily dreams to kill a maker because daddy's a demon plus a raper, daily cursing the semen that would create her, from the womb to the tomb, feeling cursed by Creator. And these years of fears turn to fears of peers. And oppression and silence turns to aggression and violence. But do you really care? And when will you take time to share? When, where, and how? Because the problem is right here, right now. You see, it is the truth that lies behind our lies. Disguised behind our concern lies the truth. Failing to hear the cries of the youth, another dream dies is proof of our lack of concern. It's the fact that we lack and learn the root cause and effect, never taking the time to pause and reflect, inspect our flaws. We neglect to protect our children, more concerned with government plans for the building and the impact of youth programs losing their funds. Who is willing to save these kids before they start using them guns? Me, myself, I'm tired of mothers and fathers losing sons and daughters to senseless slaughters. Tired of AIDS programs having to beg for them quarters. The system, it is out of order. The system, it is out of order. Police, they're supposed to protect and serve us, usually just disrespect and disturb us. This present, it got me nervous for a future where our own police and neighbors would rather shoot you than lend a hand. I'm not pretending, man. This is a land of hysteria, otherwise known as America. You see, I don't prescribe to the prescription of the lies and addiction of this American pie. It's a lie, it's a fiction. So I question, why are we living till we die in a prison of division? Too many politicians are driven by worth, dollars and cents, economics, scholars intent to enslave blue collars to rent. Meanwhile, in my parlors and scents, sages that burn, book pages they turn, with age I learn. Discern between the friend and the foe, and those people that are just pretending to know the root, cause, and effect, never taking the time to correct our own mind state. At times I find fate to be too late, cause it's hard to wait for God in this state where children get scarred with the hate. And I swear by God I find it odd that men rape, acting more wild than ape, criminal and savage. Love is the minimal, it's average for daddies to forsake in a marriage. And way too soon, daddy's little girl, she be taking that carriage, strolling the block. Her younger brother often talk about holding a Glock, only leading to the coffin closing and dropping the casket. This is reality, this is not plastic, this is tragic. Living in this savage land of the graves. Talk on your phone if you brave. New world order. Either you a clone or a slave to minimum wage. You see, we are living in the age of false apostles and fools. A president who is hostile and would choose to use missiles that cruise for fossils and fuels. Soil drilling to the core. For oil, they got us killing the poor. Plus it's spoiled when it's spilling the shore. Meanwhile, Osiris, he's still in the door of heaven's pathway. If you take a step, God will meet you halfway.